Our final award to be handed out today is cash. And this cash goes to Erica Gonzalez. It's $500 cash. Erica has received this $500 cash because she was one of our group of 9 that we oriented back in November. Zeus couldn't be with us that day. He was in San Antonio, so we had Julian Skype him in for us, remember? And every AE had to go stand in front of the screen, and they were all nervous as a wreck. And they had to stand in front, and they had to say hi to Zeus and tell them who they were and where they came from. And then Zeus said to them these words: I want you to know that while Sharon's sitting here looking at all of you and talking to you and appears to be really nice, what she's doing is figuring out who's going to stay and who's not going to make it. He scared them to death. He said when the meeting's over, she's going to let me know who's not going to make it, who's not going to be here in a few months. And so they're all sitting there going, oh my God. But this lady, at that time when he was on the Skype, he said, okay, I'm going to put out a challenge for this team. The first account executive from this group of 9 that makes the heavy hitter list, which is 5 admissions or more in 1 week, gets $500 cash. And Erica did it, so congratulations. And she did it in Key West. She did it in Key West. That's a tough market, folks. You know, we don't have hospitals with 60 case managers, do we, Erica?
We have like 60 beds.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So thank you for your hard work, honey.
Put up the money, put up the money.
We know who has the money.
Yeah. Let me see it, spread it out. There, 1, 2, 3. Got it.
Thank you.
Come
Can
on.
you text us with me?
Yeah, I will. Here, sit-
Please text that picture to me, she said, so I can send it out. I bet she's sending it to her referral source.
Come on.
Come on.
Pull up the money, pull up the money, pull up that cash, put the millions up.
Oh yeah. Don't come near me. I'm gonna take you with the He'll tell you you'll double it, you'll lose it.
I'd like all award recipients to please come up to the front so we can get a group picture, please. Bring your awards. Bring the awards, bring your pins, bring your money, bring what you got.
How we gonna do this? Okay, we need somebody to take a picture.
Yeah, we don't have our IT guy with the camera because he's got an award.
I have one responsibility, get a photographer.
Yes, I won't tell you who didn't get the photographer they were supposed to. Ah.
We have 1,000 photographers.
You have to act like you know each other.
Let me tell you what I really wanted. This is a nice picture, but I really want one just of the award recipients.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I love you all, but it's not about you anymore. Everybody sit down. There we go. Perfect, perfect. There we go.
Ready, 1, 2, 3.
That'll be nice.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
Great job, way to go. Do it again next year. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want to give out more awards next year. Who's going to be coming up here to get an award? That's right. Come on, we can all do it. Don't let them get all the honor. They're not the only show ponies in this room. You've all got what it takes. All right. Another one I get emotional about. Guess maybe I'm just emotional. That's our founder, our CEO, Zeus Hernandez. Zeus had a vision back in 2003. His vision was to serve seniors, keep them aging in place in their home, keep them functionally independent. And Zeus will tell you the whole story of how it began. But I can tell you it began long before that day that he started the business in 2003. It started when he was about 8 years old. That's when he first had a dream, and that dream was to come to America with his mother. He immigrated here from Cuba with little but the clothes. They fled Castro's communist regime and looked forward to getting to America and hitting the sands of the promised land, where people could have a dream and achieve that dream. If you worked hard. If you worked hard, there's nothing you couldn't achieve. And he's done it. And he's done it lots of times. Zeus played for FSU. He was a walk-on offensive tackle under the tutelage of Bobby Bowden. Not an easy man. So when he's tough on us, he had a good teacher. The two of the years that Zeus played on the team, they made national champions. You know, in college football, that's not an easy achievement, much less 2 years. 2 years he was recognized with his team in the White House for accomplishing that. This is a man that works tirelessly, that's passionate about what we do, who we are, the patients we serve. Oftentimes, when you're in a position like Zeus is in, it's all about the money. And of course you need money, because if you don't have money, you can't turn on lights. You can't employ the hundreds of people we employ. But it's also about care, quality of care, outcomes, improving the lives of our seniors and their families. I always remember this one Friday night. He called me, said, "Sharon, we had a patient that was referred to us out of Homestead. I'm sitting in Cypress, Texas. They didn't have any money. They were indigent. We didn't take them. Why?" Do you think I know that answer? I don't know. But I figured it out. And it's because we'd already taken 2 other indigent patients from that facility that week. And Zeus said, "I understand. Take care of the patient. Take care of the family. Please make it happen, Sharon." That's the man that leads us. The man's got a heart. And it's great to work for somebody that truly, truly, genuinely cares about people. Zeus, come on down. I don't have an award to give you. Your award is all of us. But I'd like you to talk a little bit to the team today about what all you have accomplished and how you've done it, Zeus.
Shit. Now I'm the one shaking. First, oh shit. All right. First, I want to thank everybody for being here. This is overwhelming. Never in my wildest dream
Now you're making me cry too. I'm scared.
celebrate this.
I know, I'm trying.
Tears of joy.
All right. So never in my wildest dream did I ever think we would be here. Sharon gave you a little, story of where I come from. I'll give you a little more in-depth story to that. I am a single parent child. My mom is the one that I've learned everything from. So when Nina came up here, I took a lot of joy of watching her fight for her kid. So when I was 8, my mom wanted a better life for us, for me. So she left her friends, she left all her family behind, and she brought us here. We got to Key West, where Erica's from, and they took the clothes off our back, they gave us a new set of clothes, and they said, go figure it out. And we did. My mom did. She worked 2 jobs from the time I was probably 8 to like I was 12. We lived in a little studio in Miami Beach. That was great. We didn't know anything better. That was heaven. It was a studio on the beach. I lived on the beach for like 3 or 4 years. I was in heaven. I got all my work ethics and loving people from her. My mom came to the United States. She became a waitress. She saved enough money. She bought her own cafeteria. I watched her when she had this cafeteria. She had it for 8 or 9 years until, of course, I started taking care of her. But while she had this cafeteria, I would go there all the time. And it was a small 17-stool cafeteria, and it was always busy. But it was always busy with the same people. Same people came every single day just to hang out with my mom. And I watched my mom. My mom studied every single one of them. My mom knew that Richard didn't like ice on his water. My mom knew that Miss Deborah only ate chicken breasts with salad. My mom knew that this guy wanted to be harassed. That's why he came over. So Leo will come in, and as soon as he walks in, Leo says, hey, I've been here for half an hour. She'll say, shut up, nobody cares. He came for that. He was looking for that. So what I learned from her was to learn people, understand people, understand that not everybody's the same. I learned that she got up every day at 5 o'clock in the morning, went to the bakery, picked up her little pastelitos, went to the cafeteria at 7, closed at 5:30 every single day. So I watched this, and I watched it day in and day out. As I got to college, we grew up in a very tough neighborhood. Those of you who live in Miami know. It was a miracle that I actually made it out of there. Because of football, I got a chance to make it out of there. And through all that time, always had people saying, you could do it, you can't do this, you can't do that. Coming out of high school, they said, well, you won't make it in college. Well, I made it in college. I walked at Florida State. And then when I was at Florida State, I was fortunate enough to have all these mentors, all these coaches. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't the best student in the world. I believed in cheat or repeat, so that was my motto. That's why I hired all these smart people, so I look good. So while I was at Florida State, I was always cutting corners. I was that guy because I grew up in the hood, so I was always trying to see what I can get away with. My coaches never let me get away with nothing. So my offensive line coach, his name was Coach Scott, he was a nightmare, absolute nightmare. He was white, So I called my mom my freshman year. I said, Mom, this guy's racist. He doesn't like me. He doesn't like my mustache. He doesn't like my earrings. I was one of those that my freshman year, I will sit there and watch the clock. And I will come into that meeting 30 seconds before the meeting will start. 30 seconds. And when I walked in, I was only a freshman. All the seniors and juniors, everybody was already sitting down for 30 minutes. And coach gave me that look. And what do I say? I'm not late. And he just goes, okay, no problem. So this went on for about a year and a half. And finally one day I got the courage to say, Coach, what the hell? What is it? Why is it you don't like me? You're always on me. Every time I do anything, you make me run, you make me jump, you don't play me. What's going on? Why am I even here? You don't like me. And he just looked at me, gave me a blank stare, and he said, Zeus, the day I stop picking at you, the day you need to worry about it. I said, oh, I got it. I got it. This guy cared. This guy was not going to let me get away with nothing. He saw talent in me that most people didn't see. And I took that to heart. And ever since then, I became a worker. It all hit me that no one was going to give me anything. I was going to have to work hard. I was going to have to earn a scholarship. I was going to have to work harder than that guy. And I've been working weekends since college days. We would play on Saturdays, and I knew the other guys were better than me. So on Sunday, I would go work out by myself. And that's how I knew I was going to beat them, because I was going to outwork them. And that's still my motto today. That's still my motto today. For those of you that want to make it, that want to one day be up here, if you don't want to be up here, you shouldn't be in here, first than anything. If you don't have that drive, you don't want that want to be the best, to provide for your family, to not have any worries in life, you shouldn't be in this room. You should work somewhere else. This is a room for people who want to strive, for people who want to be good, for people who want to be great. And this is a room for people who like to be a part of a team. But that's what I believe in. I believe in team. This company was not built by me. Obviously, you guys know Sheldon helped build this. Miss Sharon came along. Mr. Leo's been here for us for a long time. It takes a village. It takes a village to build this company. We can't do it alone. We need every single one of you guys to keep it moving. I could talk about Audrey. You know, she doesn't care about these awards. So she says. She wanted to find out who was number 3 really bad. She said, Zeus, I don't really look at the numbers, but, you know, I do have the piece of paper. I can look at it. I said, no, Audrey, it's okay. You don't have to look at it. She's proud. I know she loves this company. I know Steven loves this company. We've started from the bottom, right, Steve? I sold you on a dream. And you said, what the? You want me to leave this billion-dollar company to come work for you? I said, yeah. I sold them. I sold them. Can you guys sell somebody on the dream? Can you sell your accounts to use Total Home Health? You need to think about that. You need to think about that. Do you walk in their office and automatically start looking around and see what they like? That's a skill. Don't sit there and talk. Look. Listen. What do I have in common with this person? Oh my God, you have a kid. Oh, wait, you like fishing. Oh, you went to UM. I went to Florida State. Look. Create that relationship. Sharon wanted me to tell you the story. When I was a sophomore, I wasn't hardly playing. And Charlie Ward was our quarterback. He was a Heisman Trophy winner that year. And I asked Coach, I know I'm better than this guy. Why are you not playing? He says, because I can't depend on you. I said, what do you mean? He goes, you don't know your plays. You don't know your place. I can't put you on the field because you don't know your place. You'll get our guy killed. How many of you go home at night and study your literature? How many of you actually role play in front of the mirror? Think about that. Think about that. How many of you? Some of you go home at night, do things that had nothing to do with work. You know what I did? When I started this business, I put all my friends to the side. All of them. If you were not in the business of healthcare, I didn't have time for you. I didn't forget you, but I had to take care of my family. So I've made my life, every friend, every minute of my life is either my family or people from work or people that are at work or people that are going to be able to help me to take care of my family. I don't have time for anything else. It might sound selfish to you, but if you want to make it, if you want to be big time, if you want to be up here one day, you better listen to me. Change your life. Those other people are sucking you up. Put positive people around you that are in your world, that are getting up early, that are going to work out, that are out to dinner with doctors, that are out to dinner with case managers. If you're out to dinner with your friends, to the movies, and they got nothing to do with you at work, you're wasting time. Good luck. I don't waste time. I don't have time to waste. I'm either talking to somebody up here, somebody in you guys. Those of you in my chat room, how often am I on it? All the time. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You know why? This is my life. This is how I fit little Zeus. This is how I get Zeus back and forth. This is how I feed my mom. This is my life. So you guys are part of my life. When I ride with you guys, it's not fake. I really care. I want to know about you guys. I've had Carlos over with his kids. Those of you that got the time to know me, know it's real. You need something from me, you call me. I would never say no. I would never say no. Trust me. Test me. I'm loyal. Sharon knows that. Probably one of my weaknesses. I'm loyal to the end. And all I want from you guys is give you your all, give you your best, work hard, take time to know the person next to you. And my only wish, I swear, my only wish is that next year I see the same faces here, plus another 20. Thank you all.
Thank you, Zeus. We love you. And appreciate all that you do. We're going to go ahead and break early. We're running ahead of schedule, which is really nice because as the morning got on, we were getting really tight on the schedule because I know I'm going to run over in my time. And so let's go ahead and break early. We'll break from 9:30 to 10. We can have that 30-minute window, and then we'll actually be 15 minutes ahead of schedule when we come back. So I'll see everybody in 30 minutes. Go visit with each other. Take a look at that marketing.